My name is Michael Godard. Welcome to my home. My dear friend, Ozzy Osbourne. This is a painting I did for him for Ozfest years ago. Some people refer to me as the rock star of the art world, but you are in the house that Olive's built, basically. I was bouncing around from subject to subject, and I had a friend of mine that said, "Hey Goddard," he said, I'd like to paint me something for my birthday. You know me, I like a martini with 3 olives in it. And I had an epiphany. And I thought, man, I can get away with a lot of things, and you know, they're naked. So someone will say to me, you know, that grape's a little bit large in proportion to the wine glass. And I say, how many grapes have you come across that have arms and legs? Like, let's just have fun. I try not to take it too serious, but art should take you someplace else, someplace magical.
I think really what truly speaks to his work is he tells a story. He's been able to paint parts of his life that people can walk up to that piece of art and they can relate to. And it's allowed us to grow, worldwide.
There's posters, there's coasters. You'll see my puzzles, you'll see it on Amazon, you'll see it on eBay. You might find me on a cruise ship. You'll see my stuff sometimes in a Bed Bath & Beyond. You'll see it in a liquor store. You might see it in Target. And I have galleries that are basically all over the place. But all I've ever wanted to do as an artist was just be able to pay the rent. Never thought that I'd be doing it full time, ever. Never thought that I'd have any measure of success. So there's 2 places where I'm most proud that my artwork hangs. One is in the officer's lounge of the US Pentagon. The other was the result of an invitation from the Navy to spend 3 days aboard the John C. Stennis. And now, at the request of the commander, that painting hangs on every US aircraft carrier that's deployed throughout the world. That is awesome. If I'm trying to make a straight line using a paintbrush that's not any good, time to throw the paintbrush away. When it comes to printing, it is exactly the same. You have to start out with the very, very best. And here comes ChromaLuxe. I go into the office, Nick's talking about ChromaLuxe. He goes, Goddard, they can do your colors. And he prints this piece that I did called The Last Supper. That has all the elements that are difficult to do. Huge spaces of black, and the colors really pop. I looked at the image and I was like, ah, angels are singing. Oh my God, that looks amazing. When you can look at something that is a copy and you cannot tell the difference between that and your original, you've accomplished the ultimate. The ultimate. It's like cloning yourself. It's magical.
We were able to get that pop, that wow, the reds, the yellows. It's got a vibrance that catches the eye.
It's wonderful to sell a painting. It's also wonderful to walk back 5, 10, 15 years later and go, oh my gosh, that still looks like the day you bought it.
It's durable. It can take the dentist's office traffic, it can take the hospital traffic, it can take the dogs and the kids running through the house. And I think when you're making that kind of investment in art, to have a little bit of comfort that it's tough and it's gonna last means a lot.
In fact, I fell in love with the image so much, first thing I want to do is paint on top of it. It's an original painting. The brushstrokes that are on there can't be duplicated. They're all done by hand. That opens up a whole new world. I am open to everything and always looking for a new place to go. Well, ChromaLuxe kind of provided me that. And not kind of, they actually did. I haven't seen anything like it before. And I'm going to be one of the first artists to show not only what ChromaLuxe can do, but how I can push it towards the future. For that and no other reason, I would buy the product. But there's a lot more. All those things that you want in reproducing your art, we have it all. If I'm going to be on display with my art, it cannot just be any art. I want to have something that blows their socks off. ChromaLuxe is going to help me. I'm like, what's the name of that company? Because I'm going to my tattoo artist tonight.